and to lower the current political temperatures. Because if he can tell us that he has removed the office of the first lady, which constitution happened? Office of the wife of the deputy president, which constitution happened? We are in Kenya, so he only said all these. Ili wa Kenya one is doing something, but these were just to please us. But the current generation, we are past being pleased, and we don't need to be pleased. We need what we want. And his speech to me is null and void, completely nothing.
So he also mentioned that members of the cabinet, or other people in office, and who are above 60 years old should be out of office. Maybe what would you say about that?
That would be better, only and only if he will act on that. But if he is saying that to please us, because all he does better is only to please us. But if he'll mean it, let him do that with immediate effect. And that should not even be announced. It's in the constitution. Remember, retirement age is there. Is it the duty of the president to remind those who are at their retirement age? Not at all. So the president did nothing. It's still nothing.
It's still nothing. So maybe if you want to give a speech right now, or rather talk to the president right here, what are some of the things that he would have really taken concern of and taken action upon?
Number one, president would have broken his cabinet. That would be better. Secondly, all the corrupt leaders, starting with himself, because he's very corrupt, in fact more than corrupt, would have quitted the office. So those are the things would have said. But this issue of camouflaging to fit the current environment, not at all. As at now, I would advise the president to talk about the unemployment, the corrupt things, what the Gen Zs and the millennials demanded for. Because telling us ameangusha finance bill is nothing. Because we automatically knew he would angeiangusha. Because we demanded, it was our constitutional right. We went to the street, we demanded for it. Na kama angeipitisha forcefully, I'm sorry, Kenya ingekuwa kwa moto. But being that he's addressing non-issues which we never demanded, we want him to dissolve completely, not even to reorganize the cabinet. Corrupt people like Linturi, you still say will do things. Reducing the transport cost, reducing foreign travels. For what reason? And what are they even traveling for? The best president would have done today is the solution of the cabinet, firing the corrupt leaders. Those who he said that have reached their retirement age would have said, wameenda nyumbani leo. See, using the word should, meaning that is even begging them, because that's a polite language. He should command that they are going home now. They pack their things and go. The younger generation to take the offices. What do we need? Because in Kenya is a very funny country. Let me tell you why Kenya is a very funny country. You go to a company or even a government office, they need you with a 5 years experience. Yet even getting internship in a government office, my friend, tatembea miaka miwili, enda rudi. So Ruto is still doing nothing. I don't see anything.
So maybe we've seen that Deputy President Gachangua has not been so deep in this mandamano protesting. He's actually been begging the Gen Z to give a room for dialogue. And today we saw that the president said that he wanted people, the Gen Z to join his exodus. But some say that they don't want to do that because they're tired of the dialogue. Maybe why do you think Rigathi is backing down from all this?
Number one, we know how to made it to power. And the strategy he used is the very thing Mr. Rigiji is doing right now. Ruto pretended that he was a God-sent leader, that Uhuru Kenyatta was the worst. As at now, Rigiji is telling us that what Ruto wants to do is not for that. And remember, allow me to quote this even if he never mentioned it in your question. The other day, Rigiji said, the NIS boss, Nurdin Haji, misadvised the president. How foolish are we that the deputy president works hand in hand with the president? And remember, Rigiji once worked as a DO and I do refer to him as Bwana Dio. He knows all the protocols, all the security, all the intelligences, all the ways that he could advise the president as his deputy, not even a vice president, deputy president. That here, you've not been advised by the intelligent, now me as your deputy, let me tell you that the nation is going to be on fire. He never did that. Now he's coming out publicly telling us that Nurdin Haji is sleeping somewhere. Okay, above all, yeye ni mkubwa wa Nurdin Haji. Angemwambia, you tell the president this is going to happen. Because the intelligence are all over. And these things were never cooked at night and then it happened during the day. It was a well-planned thing. So Rigiji is also another chameleon, camouflaging to fit environment and to make strategies, because all we know with Kenyan politicians, once if you are an MP as at now, you think of being a governor. Rigiji is a deputy president. The only office he's thinking of is being a president. And that's what he's trying to cook around. Pretense, nothing more.
So, he's cooking peaches. I need to expect you to say that. But anyway, people want Ruto out of office. That includes the government that is, behind him. Do you think that the Gen Z would be able to achieve that at the end of this process? Unless